Hi. Hi, hi. Let me make sure I'm on algorithm because I was a little. Let me see. Let me get a new tab. Grand Rising. Somebody, I don't know what this is, but you didn't wake, you didn't wake up like they left you like that. Something about they left me like this. I don't want to take Beyonce's flavor, let me give her credit here. She made the flawless joint. Everybody should know. Something about they left me like this. And it's like, the fuck? I was just chilling, having a good old time, cleaning up my house, and then, throwing things out. I got prepared for my little bath sessions. I do mini exorcisms where I try to make sure I'm right in my light of work with the Most High. Some of you might question it. I don't really care because I can pass a lie detector test and a lot of y'all motherfuckers wouldn't. So I'm not worrying about that. The point I'm trying to make is you got to know yourself. It's not about what somebody else think about what you do. That's for all of us. Um, I think privacy is a good thing. The crazy part is having an argument with someone who is of LGBTQ plus. Because I used to date a girl. First of all, hey, hey, hey. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know if that bothered. My fault. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, I hope that's better for you. But yeah, I argue with a person of LGBTQ plus. Let me make sure I turn that a little more. Arguing with someone of LGBTQ plus is weird when. Okay, good, good, good. Thank you for telling me that. Helps the video and stuff. Productive criticism is okay, everybody. Up, Grand Rising, good vibes, good vibes. Hi, hi. So again, y'all used to date a girl. Am I gonna do that again? No. Mm-mm. But I'm honest. Yes, did it. So I was like ninth grade in high school. So here's my problem. As a person who, first of all, I'm admitting certain things of LGBTQ plus orientations and the acts thereof, just in a different way, because not everybody LGBTQ plus like others. Let's say it like that. So all respect to the community and what they will say the culture is, if I can safely say that here. Ooh, somebody you gonna get mad about what I'm saying? Anyway, what I gotta say is this. Something about mommy water. She said, nope, let it flow. Alright, so basically, what I'm trying to say is having an argument with someone of LGBTQ plus is out of hand only when, well, I think a few things. Only when there's things like you want people to see like a girl and girl kiss, like a guy and a guy to kiss because, and this is a good argument though, because there's scenes where a guy and a woman will kiss and they feel that should be seen just as much as a woman and a guy kiss. Well, quite frankly, no sexual thing should be seen where children can see it because that exploits them to activity a little early. And we can all just be honest with ourselves in our childhood essence and why certain things, we might have explored a little early and XYZ. I'm not saying that's not a good argument, but to kind of synthesize that, both of your ass to me, um, If is that your own? Oh, you know what? Yes, I've handmade it. Honestly, I need to make my own. If I choose to do so, it'll be more criminal justice oriented with people who've done like spiritual work, like Marie LeVay, if I'm saying her name correctly. She actually has done things in churches with the permission of people because she's like a what they would call hoodoo voodoo priestess. But when the church got to call you because you do practice certain things, I don't think what you do is blasphemy then, especially if it led to court where someone can get help. Not that. I mean, I think certain people may use it for their own personal gain as they do, but it depends on the church then. It depends on the foundation. That's just so that's that right there. I if I do make something like it'll be something like that because I have a degree in criminal justice. I do work in legal support services. I'm trying to be more professional. Maybe I'm too turned up here, but that's just who I am. I'm not trying to hide that. And then y'all be like, "Oh, you be lying." I don't got time for that. So I try to be as honest as I can at all times, but I still believe in privacy. This is why even when I'm doing Q&As for those who witnessed it, there was a lot of things that happened with people's situations because they asked me questions. First of all, on live where it's recorded and someone can see it. Certain things I'm not just about to say that where everybody can. I'm already doing something out loud and they're asking me, and this is their energy and their privacy. There's certain things where people have asked me of ancestral questions, and I felt like the ancestor was like, okay, you can say certain things, but hush about this. Or it's like respecting boundaries. That's like me coming to your house. You got a certain way about your house, but because I don't like it, I choose to do what I want in your house. And some people like to use certain things to try to deem fact that they have a right to deem your house because I guess they might own the property or some weird shit, which no, there's still rights. Even the tenant has a right. So it's kind of like that makes. I mean, it's just you know, I just we need boundaries. People forgot like boundaries. Oh, I love that saying "top of the morning." I ain't even gonna lie, I love that. I love when someone say it too, especially when they're like they got that voice, that Irish kind of. It's so cute. It's so beautiful. Top of the morning to you, universe. Message for my current situation, please. Healthy boundaries are a must. Okay, let me pin your question because I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna pin it to make sure I see it. Like, and we're gonna get into what I wanted this to be. So somebody, it's something about they left you like this. I don't know what the heck. It sounds like okay. For I'm gonna give you two scenarios, and then we're gonna get to the reading. Then I'm gonna answer your question down there, Stream Boy. So I should do this then. Most I protect my energy as I do this. Love you deeply. I read, I do my Bibles and my cleaning and all this stuff in the rising, and then I get to work, people. That's how my mornings, they call it. Some say rising, I like to say that, are. So, two scenarios, and then I'm going to get to it. One, somebody, you could be spiritually tapped in, but you realize your mediocre life, let's say that, versus the life that was of past. Mediocre is more like basic, just life be life, and I'm living life. That's would be us right now. Even though we can, some most of us can still see how we see, and we try to be careful. Somebody was mentioning I should do therapy, but they don't understand I have my own therapy. I do go to people. I have a pastor. I let certain things be known, but still keeping myself sacred and safe. Like, there's all forms of therapy, like reading certain books that make you happy, about how to release energy. A lot of times we don't need to talk to someone. Um, that needs to be a deep conversation. Kendrick or Drake. I really can't choose. I like both of them for my own personal reason. Drake, I like him because when it comes to his music, he he took on a sacrifice to me, where his family lineage has a lot to do with the binding of Jews because of, I guess, Jewish attributes and essence that was put on him, unfortunately, where he had to step up for his, according to whatever that is to him. This is just how I feel about it. According to what he has to, they would say, serve blessing to. And I like Kendrick because of his realness of letting it be known, but also choosing to rise above it, even if that means you got to be a little mean sometimes, because at times people forget that this did happen to us, as far as us, the people of God. A lot of people feel like, for example, him going on stage, dressing as Jesus with the crown and everything. A lot of people feel like that was blasphemous, but you have to overstand and understand on outer standing perspectives, as I would like to interject there, that when you have been pushed in an ideology that is not your own because of other people's ways of thinking, thus of Jesus piecing us. This is why a lot of people are in spiritual warfare, because they treat them as Jesus. These are what they call exorcism exercising essence of people. Exorcism exercising essence of people. Essence being the descriptive of the vibe, the situation. The exorcism also being the form of what they think demonic is. And then the exercise will be the fact that they get to practice. So we, as people who get that, cannot forget that they still do it. You claim Jesus is dead. A lot of you don't believe in Jesus. You don't have to. Um, but you're still Jesus piecing people and calling it peaceful. Thus of why Miss Massey, resting in the most highest power ever, is dead. Thus of why women are being more targeted secretly, and then the men have to go in the forefront, and now he's crazy or there's something wrong with him, when in all actuality, deeming her as demonic for having such a child. But then them again treating them like Jesus. The etymology of Jesus, Jesus, yeah, you. They do you like that. Kind of like that Uncle Sam bullshit when they have to do selective service. Because even if you look at the statistics and how it goes with black, they will call them melanated men. Some of you will say Moors, etc., Jews. They're melanated. No matter which practice, they could be Rastafarian. It doesn't matter. They do that to them. So when it comes to reparation, rehabilitation, and then it just puts people like Drake in a position. Let's get back to that notion. It puts people like Drake in a position where they have to face optimism because of other people's ideology, but remembering that they did have to step up for theirs because somebody else wouldn't do right by the other person, who's usually 9 times out of 10 not oriented in their ways of life, their practice, and whatnot. I mean, even when you gotta look at it, who watch TV? Let's just say, things do matter about what you see and what you don't. And realizing what things are illusion wise. So, closing it out with this, I don't want to make this whole video about that because that's not the purpose. But because you asked the question, you will get that work, and I don't mind giving it to you. Um, Closing it out with this, if you watch when Kendrick was doing his performance, so if you go to, thank you, Pastor, for the word that day, Esther chapter 9, I believe, verse 6, 7, believe, read 5, 6, and 7. One of the verses ended with the word kindred. And I immediately, oh, so anyway, as a star seed, really an all star, I'm not a star seed. Um, Closing it out with this. When Kendrick was on stage doing his They're Not Like Us, They're Not Like Us, you see how Drake, I guess, some people were saying this happened, that he was dancing, you know, it's like a silence of I did what I had to do and now you're getting yours and now it's peace. I had to go through what I had to go through. That was what it is, but now there can be peace. That's what it looked like to me, but that doesn't mean that's what it was. So, if I can interject the difference between them, but then saying in return, who do I choose? For me, both of them matter, respectfully. Okay. But I mean, sometimes I be challenged Drake. First of all, Drake is Scorpio. I'm heavy Scorpio. I can't help. I told y'all about that energy. I told y'all about that energy. When you be in church, Scorpio is that who touched me. Somebody did. They're used for, they would say, not because I can't use or their ideologies and different ways of things. Because everybody got Scorpio, first of all, in their chart. So ain't no telling what you were used for. You just got to put the piece together according to the puzzle. Like, okay, your sun sign, your moon, your rising, your Venus. But any piece of you could have been used at any point when it comes to the story. So we all have to realize it's not just about our sun sign. Now that's who we will rise in, is when we get our true power of self, or realizing that at any moment when you have to overcome something. But at the same time, going back to the sweetness, I would say, of Kendrick, it goes to the notion of revealing that. Thus, of Jesus, revelation, revealing, death, ending things beginning. Like when he got on the stage, you know, what he say? God speak for women's right. They judge you, they judge Christ. You gotta ask yourself, well, why would he say that? But we're caught up. I think we need to I think we need to. No, I funked up the place for sure. If you want to know who farted, it was me. Hope it smells good. Anyway, it goes back to sometimes you gotta be a little mean. See, Kendrick, I don't think he's really an ass. Not really, but I'm pretty sure he can be. Just like Drake, I don't think he's just totally a butt, but he can be. They both got their own mess. We all do too. So let's get on with the reading. Hope that helps somebody. And as a person who makes their own music and stuff, and I've entertained myself, I think I have a right to interject there. So I know about acting, I know about the dressing up and the changing the clothes and the stage and stage left, stage right, center stage. I know all about that. Like I went to school, recently did a play, sister act, refreshing mind, memory. I even started to analyze things I didn't think about this because I got older, with time. It's everything. Okie dokie. You have a good day. So let's get it on with this reading. We have Oh damn. So remember I was saying something about they left you like this? This is the reading. So like I was saying, someone on the sides of a past life, I had spoke about this before. Past life or somebody tapped in or they did something with the past. Um, how can I word it? They went back in the past. You're their twins. Something about a evil twin versus the good one. Somebody. This is why you have a twin flame. But somebody they stole. They did something like this before. It didn't really work, but it did. And they trying to bind you in this life. You need to get that. You need to understand that. Um, you can relate. A stranger in Moscow. Damn. So I be noticing when I look at the clothes I wear, certain clothes when I was a kid, it was made in Moscow. I just want, it just made me think of that. It was a shirt with a skull on it and some capri pants I was wearing. Seventh grade. But anyway, that was when we saw the movie The Crucible. So maybe something about that is significant. There's a woman, her name was Satuba, this reverend named Parrish, well, not Parrish, Paris. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Yeah, he bought a slave girl. She was from Barbados. Somebody get just downright disgusted. But we about to talk about you, even though you need help. That's all. So back in the past life, something about Cinco de Mayo prediction for Gemini, and then there is a remake. Everybody, I got to put the remake on the playlist because something changed because of the shit. Um, or whatever you want to do about it. Let's say that you got free will. Like we can't make you choose, but we're gonna talk about what they are because somebody you need to hear this. Follow the order of somebody legal activity. Something was done. That's Gemini Cinco de Mayo. So somebody do Santeria. Somebody they might do E5. They had to get someone to study what they knew you was going to study. It's like somebody read your birth chart, whoever this is. They knew so much about you. They knew too much about you. Like they knew who you was. They knew what you was here to do, all that. So for you to have your birth chart, they binded you to those energies within your birth chart, according to whatever's in it. So this is definitely for someone who's heavy water, or they're like heavy air, or you could be a water sign or air sign. It's something like that, or it's evenly distributed in your chart. Like you got a nice amount of water and air. So, what? Namaste, namaste. No mistake, no mistake. What up? So this is the cray cray. Somebody, you woke up to the fact that you was left like that. What I'm saying is this person had a head start. Something about head start. Did you go to head start or you just went straight to what it would say pre-K kindergarten? Some of y'all went straight to kindergarten. You was just that special. I know it seems like that's so like, but that's kindergarten. Hell no. Nah. Some kids need to go to Head Start. You feel me? So somebody is something like that too. So they over here left you, didn't know you was about to pick up the pace. Something about copy and paste. So we have cut, copy, and paste. Those things can be significant. Somebody, you could be doing work of any kind and they're taking it and they're acting like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That just made me laugh because this has been going on for a long ass time. A car with 600 horsepower and no brake. Nobody can copy me. Hey, tell them about the horsepower. Somebody, you got the zoom zoom for their boom boom. Need a vacation after this. Somebody, that's crazy. Like, I swear that's what it is. Damn, what are you doing? Somebody, you got to be damn awesome. Who are, nah, your practice and what you do and what you know is some shit. Like, I don't know if anybody understand that knowledge there. I don't think you should be telling it either. Somebody they weird, man. All right, what up? What up? So the other side, somebody, this for you. Um, you are in this life. You may not know so deep like that, but you're getting there. And when you get there, I need you to be aware of these things that could happen to you. The hell, I heard something. My kid is asleep. Anyway, um, this could be happening to you, where somebody you're gonna have a dream, or something is gonna happen where you are going to be. It's something about your Neptune and standing on your square because of who you were Lilith wise. So for you, I need you to look into your Neptune spot. Neptune is about Olaruna Lacuna if we talk about Orishas. So you might want to do some research there where it helps you understand entertainment. Because somebody, you're their enjoyment, or something about what joy meant to someone, or something like E and Joy, some Virgo shit. Like somebody, they really was laughing at you, and it sounds like you're about to get the last laugh because they got to tell what they did. It's like you're right there, and all you need to do is just know certain information, and your tongue is powerful. But certain things I'm gonna tell you now, because that's a very intense experience. You need to be prepared because a lot of people, this is where life and death could mean so much. I don't mean to put that on nobody, but you know how we say certain things and then they be trying to come for us? I'm trying to come to that. Whoever you are, whoever resonates with this, if that's where you believe you are as we move forward, um, I need you to know that because I don't want nothing to happen to you. It's something about if I could give you a song, I need you, you need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me, agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will that every Yep, somebody wake up the rooster. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You are important to me. I need you to survive. Somebody, I pray for you. You pray for me. I love you. I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. It's something like that for you. And that's the only way I can think to give it to you like that. May not be. I woke up, it would say, like this. No Beyonce, giving her all credit for her work. But I ain't warm up and I ain't all, as she would be. I got to warm up a few. So, very nice song. It fits for them at this time. If I had to find a way to kind of get you to get what I'm saying. So I hope that helps. It is something like what I was saying about Drake and Kendrick. Like, okay, this is this, but that is that. It's like understanding what needs to be done is really the the matter here. But somebody, you have a different way about it where you don't have to go through certain things as others. So we're gonna pull for each side. All right, we're gonna start with the person you went back into time, or somebody you found out they went back into time. Okay, notification. I don't know what that's about. You went back into time. Yeah, that's why I'm baptized and saved. And my father's a pastor and a mason. So you can get up out of here fucking up the vibe. See you later. Go to sleep with all them Z's. Um, I got Z's. Spirit of infirmity. I was looking down. It said physical infirmity. That was the spirit of infirmity. Get it out of here. So anyway, the person you went back into time and basically found out. I can make this shit make sense. Y'all gonna stop calling me out talking about I do witchcraft. You just mad bitch because I know a demon when I see one. Or I know how to make peace with a demon, actually. Yeah, you went through what you went through. I ain't about to judge you, but I damn sure can't do what you do, okay? Love you. All right. So, I mean, even my father told me he's a pastor and all, with a bunch of knowledge. First of all, give honor to my father as I say this. He told me one day the devil has powers. He gave me a story about Jesus being tempted. And he asked me, because he read the Bible to me, the story where which it was, and he asked me, "What do you think about it?" I just got off the school bus. I just got off the school bus, and I had to do homework and stuff. So when he said, "Tanner, I need you to sit at the table. I gotta read the story to you," I'm like, and then I listened. I ain't wanting, but I sat down. And something about sat down somewhere. I did, and he was like, "What does it mean to you?" And I was like, "Oh, be strong and love the Most High and listen to His word." And he smiled and he said, "Yes, but I need to give you a deeper meaning." He said, "Understand that the devil has powers. Even with the devil being an angel at one point in time, casted out of the great heavens. As much as we want to say that's a bad entity, oh, curse the devil. Well, got a little bit of that in you, regardless if you want to agree to that or not. So it's really about respecting your demons, what you know you did and what you know you didn't do, but helping somebody else work through theirs if you can. Thus, of how an exorcism would work. What's that movie? Something about the. It's a movie about that. Where it's based off a true story too, where he was around exorcisms, but he failed at one exorcism, and he just something about couldn't really something about a book. Uh, he failed. The girl died. She was pregnant. He was trying to save her, but unfortunately, he didn't. He couldn't get the devil demon thingy, whatever. I wouldn't say devil demon. I would say the spirit of infirmity out of them. They was losing their hair, like all kind of shit was going on in there. So the person was the man who was helpful was a young boy who grew up because of the death of his mother, stopped believing in God, wanted God to save his mom. But life is life, right? They would say death happens, da 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 da. So grew up saying, I don't believe in God. Who's that? All because of an experience that the child didn't understand, overstand, the inner center, outer center perspectives just happens when it comes to life. So this gave them power. The mother crossing over, obviously, the energy in which they had, the love and peace that they carried, went into when the son realized certain things to him so that he can be this great exorcist, if you ask me. For the mother believed and was, a good mommy. It's just unfortunate what was going on. So it just goes back to people just don't understand. Sometimes if it's not for you, keep it moving. Keep it moving, son. All right, let's go. The person who went back in the past found out an evil twin kind of left you or really took your birthright. It's a form of Esau and Jacob. Somebody, this is about your father or your mother, both. Like somebody, they have two people. You see these little kids here? Like I said, this one's for the person. It came out. Y'all see me do the shuffle shuffle. I didn't just pick it. Somebody Wilson wouldn't pick it. Somebody you didn't get picked, but you still chosen. How the fuck that work? So you gotta understand what's going on here. Somebody stand your ground. See that? Somebody challenge. You've been through many challenges, and it's probably because an old friend that's a, you know, maybe somebody you got screwed over by a dog, or somebody's some kind of situations happened when you was young. Maybe some infidelity in your home, whether your parents were together or not. It just they couldn't be together because somebody was a it was outside. Somebody do the dog catcher. Something about why must I chase the cat? Something about the dog. Yeah. And I don't want to win. And I don't. Because a lot of times it's not even about winning. The sometimes you got to lose to win again. Fantasia Bruno even said that. Some about somebody they want to win so bad and they don't understand what you. It's like they think they're taking something from you. Like that is the weirdest thing ever. So somebody, it's something about a past where somebody they knew who you was in the past, but they went and took something from you. A lot of you, I don't know what happened, like a dream. Maybe you had some kind of realization that somebody tried to give you something, like some food, when you was a kid. It's something about being a kid or your childlike energy as an adult because of what you thought the most high stories and whatnot was about. When you get somebody, you getting a wake-up call like, oh, there's really some wicked things in higher places, huh? So for the other person, it's like this is also about your twin flame. Somebody wanted to take a lover from you because they knew if y'all would be together, this will be ceased. So sometimes people don't understand what true love is. This is one they didn't grow up in love like you did. They felt like you was pampered and given everything. So what makes you so special? Da, 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 da. So 15A, that's Arcana the Devil automatically. 15A, no legal advice. Even though I have my real estate law certification, certified in crime victim advocacy completion with the Supreme Court stamp, and also have my degree in sworn in as a right as a mediator, they will call me. So it's a lot that needs to be discussed about certain things and certain people. They just have their feelings, and I don't care. So, yeah, 15A US code. I'm gonna say 1212. So something like you see 1212 in this deck here. It's something about the stroke of 12 spells broken. If you see like 1224, 1242, something about Christmas Eve for a lot of you. My grandma Mary was born on Christmas Eve. So some people they just knew too much about you. Somebody that just knew too damn much. Children signify friendly disposition. There's a paralegal in someone's energy trying to get your kids taken away, or this is what they tried to do, or this was a success. Some about giving the kids to the father, giving the kids to the mother. For someone, this is more of a woman. The children was given to the father. Some about, but they a dog. They do a lot of bullshit. They do something right now. Somebody, it's because of who they're working with. It's like a divide and conquer these two. Somebody wants to try to use you for their come up about who they are. But that would mean that they know who you are then. So you gotta remind some. I wouldn't even say remind them. You need to stand in your energy. Something about grounding yourself. You need to do some work, something like that. Something about what's that Wizard of Oz with the dog, the Wizard of Oz, something like that. Where did you get baptized at for somebody? Somebody, if you never went through those things, okay, it's something about where you went to church when you was a kid. I don't know what happened at this church here, but it started there. For someone else, you're a churchy person. You grew up in church. They would say that child energy. So there's a queen of pentacles. Somebody queen of pentacles. Somebody it's something about having two kids. Somebody they've been trying to strip you of your blessings. Hebrew 10 and 15, excuse me, 2 and 15. So Article 72, something about the 72 demons. Somebody is trying to conjure up the 72 demons or the 72, one of the 72 demons. Somebody you need to study something about it because that's the demon. Someone is the demon of, what's it? Something about finessing, but it's not, I'm not trying to say their name. I'm not going to give it power. But respecting that it is somebody's source of power, we just gonna say we respect you for your source, but we got some other shit. Respectfully. Article 72, selecting and impaneling the jury. A channel, excuse me, somebody channeled this energy, or somebody channels, challenges. Someone is fighting this energy. This is like a family member, maybe. A challenge for cause to an individual juror may be made by any party on the ground that the juror, one, does not have qualifications required by the General Statutes 9 and 3, two, is incapable by reasoning of mental and physical infirmity of rendering jury service. So someone could be disabled, they call it. Something about that's an ability. They're using their disability to claim that they have no grounds and they're incapable of reasoning with some kind of issue about this situation. So, three, has been or is a party, a witness, a grand juror, a trial juror, or otherwise has participated in civil or criminal proceedings involving a transaction which relates to the charge against the defendant. So someone's trying to make you, whoever resonates with this, a defendant of a matter. Working out was my way of praying, torture my body. Oh shoot. Hey, look, exercise, exorcism. Yeah, sometimes sacrifice must be made. I feel you because I got to do my thing today. This one right. I mean, there's so many. For this one, 15A US code 1212. Let's say that it's called grounds for challenge for cause. Article 72. Something about the 72 demons. Somebody selecting and impaneling the jury. So there's a lot more. I want you to look into that or go get some advice about it. I mean, it's nothing wrong to research and just read. I wouldn't say I'm giving you a form of legal advice, but it's a form of informing. But at the same time, letting you know, there's levels to this. So I would exercise as attorneys and all of them, paralegals and whatnot. They are also a form of people who exercise certain rights for others that can't be exercised because of not their lack of knowledge or something like that, but literally how they're being treated in the world at times, how other people see them. Basically, a form of slavery for a lot of you. And then others, it's just because they think you're, I hate to say this, what they would say, poor W trash. Let's say that. I haven't heard it before. I'm like, what? You look like them talking, saying the same shit. I'm sorry, that's how I've looked at it. And I was confused ever since. Like, what the fuck? Can't even know. Somebody, the racism card, they will use it, but it's a form of torture, some shit like that. So anyway, um, so three, I'm gonna read it again. Has been or is a party, a witness, a grand jury, a trial juror, or otherwise has participated. So maybe because someone you've participated or something like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you believe in? Yes. Yes. This is exactly what we're talking about right now. Someone Destiny Swap was on. Thank you for not only giving but asking that, because that's exactly what this is. It's a form of destiny swap. This is what that is. So if you feel like something's happened to everybody, it's because they left you like that or something like that. It's something that's just not right about it. We're gonna talk about it because it's like so many things. It's just different for so many people, and not everybody knows how to explain it. Let alone you got some people in their profession that, like, I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of people in the legal services. Y'all look at me like, what the fuck? Who the fuck you think you is? But I'll slap the shit out of you in your suit or your dress or whatever, respectfully, not necessarily literally, because y'all got me fucked up around here. Be over here to do more than what you doing. You just want to check. Oh, all right. Some of you didn't do it for that. Thank you. Thank you for your service. So this is the crazy part. Someone, you participated in civil or criminal proceedings involving transactions which relates to the charge against the defendant. So this is the thing. Not only is it hindering, it's hindering two people that know each other, love each other. Someone, it was a way to strip you from your somebody, or this was meant to happen because they might have done something and it was against you as a kid. It's something like that, but they have trauma too. It's kind of what I'm getting at. So number 9, it says, because there's many little listings for 15A US code 1212 rounds for challenge for cause. Somebody got to stand your ground, or somebody, you're gonna beat this right here because you too damn smart, and it's gonna give them life where they can, where y'all can be together again. It's something about preacher's kid, um, prophesying that the father is passing, and now the child is all alone, left to fend for themselves. Something about Simba's pride, knowledge, heart. Some about this time, Daddy isn't here to save you, and now everyone knows why. Somebody get your shit together. Oh, trust me, we acting up this evening. So number 9, for any other cause is unable to render fair and impartial verdict. Somebody, no, this is not fair. They did this and they're too smart. Well, what about that? Like, this is them bullshitting after they done went back in the past and tried to take something from your ass. I don't mean to laugh at it. Talking about they walked away. They trying to walk away, 8 of chalice, but the 6 of wands is in reverse. That's an illusion. Stop lying. Stop lying. God damn it. Now, if y'all look, Lord, I don't mean the GD, but you know I'm gangster sometime. 8 of chalice, look it up. Look at the image of an 8 of chalice. It's a person holding a stick, walking away. It was upright. We got 8 people in here, 8 likes. I appreciate you. So we got the 6 of wands. 6 of wands is about your efforts and triumphantness and persevering through it and having, oh, you did a good job kind of energy. But the 9 of wands, it looked like a 9 of wands, even though the number is a 6. Somebody is something like you two, and this is this switching and flopping and switching thing. Caucasian neighbor had another neighbor. Oh my fucking no, for real? Hey, if y'all want to email me about stuff and talk, I need to make a little group and tell y'all like Telegram. Which one y'all like, WhatsApp or Telegram? Cause I wouldn't mind speaking to y'all at any time. Cause I be reading and doing stuff all day. Not these kinds of readings. Like, I read books. Every book I read or go to a lot, they right here beside me. Thank you for the super chat again. Thank you. And somebody, what? Let's just pull for this. Let's see what come out for this. Let's talk about what should be done. The devil's in reverse. Something about the devil's defeated, but be ye also ready. Somebody, you keep doing great things, but oh, thank you. You keep doing great things, But it's something about this motherfucker right here. What the house party? This motherfucker's throwing stuff, man. Let's kick his ass. I wouldn't say let's kick his ass. Let's see what the hell they want to kick someone else's ass for, because Lord forgive me for the cousin. You know I ain't perfect, but I'm about to be so real up here. I need help too, but not in my language. I saying it the way it need to be said. Somebody wants to hurt somebody, but they try to keep two people that can be a great energy together away from each other. But somebody, it puts you in a situation where you got to help your twin flame, because somebody feels like not only is they going to take them because it's something that, oh, I know what you did. I know what you did. It's like, bitch, and you know what they did. I don't know what the fuck this is going. It's like picking and nitpicking and shit. Because somebody, is something about your father and forgiving them, your mother and forgiving them. This is so important that that is what you need to do. You need to childish things. Something about what First Corinthians 13 and 11. Childish things. Something about the new moon and Capricorn. Somebody, your hard work is paying off. I need you to know that. We got 2 12s there. Something about Pisces, your dreams. Somebody, you can just shut all this down. Like let's talk about it. Let's see what you should be focused on and what you can do. Let's pull for that. So you see that M right there? Automatically, someone took a deal. You see that M? You got like an M in your hand like that or something. Oh, thank you. Mom poison and stop the F out of baby dad. What? Hey, email me, cause I ain't even gonna lie. That right there, I gotta, but I'd rather show you something about it and then let you see, like, have your perspective. Because I actually assisted somebody with, they needed a curse broken because of some food that was given to them. You a Pisces? Damn. And thank you for the super chat. Like, so, okay. If you're having dreams, are you having dreams about somebody giving you food? Or it's something about food, you see it in your dream, but you don't eat it? It's something. Hold on. Let's see. Cause at least my God got you. Oh, thank you for the love. I mean, sisters to sisters. We might not look the same, we the same culture, whatever. Maybe half and half, whatever. I think it's just time for us to get this right, because somebody, they keep bringing up the past and the way they're doing. I get why certain things should be brought up for, like, certain resources, if that's safe to say, but certain things was used as a sorcery to, I'm gonna get into that. That's a whole, I gotta do a presentation. So you see this M right there, everybody? This is the first card we got on this. Somebody took charge. This is what that means. Somebody took charge. Something about a charge. 514 edition of 1959, a movie called Serious Charge. Somebody, it's like, you got to remember who you are, or something like that. This is a 7. You see these 3 people here? Something about Father, Son, Holy Spirit, whatever you think these 3 are. Somebody, this is about these 2 again. You see these 2 right here, but then that entity right there, it's something about 3. Something about a story, life path number 3s. Look at that. Empress in reverse. That's a 3. Somebody, this is just, let's see, 5 of chalice. Agreeing to disagree, basically. Somebody, they're childish as hell. 7 of swords. What's with the 7s? Empress, you got your life turned upside down. You've been seeing a lot of 7s, but don't regret it, because it's something about somebody, they gonna get their ass whooped. Somebody taking on a challenge is, don't do it their way, do it your way. Something about that Cardi B vibe, like when she told Summer Walker, something about a bitter baby mama could be in here. Okay, somebody. So, but in the past, somebody you had a baby with somebody. No, in the past, somebody. Okay, your twin. Oh shit. Somebody in the. Thank you for the super chats. She gave me a book in my dream. I accepted it. Oh shit. That was the Book of Shadows. Automatic. So you. Mm, if you can talk to me later, please email me. I don't know if you can. They gave you that was the Book of Shadows. You can turn that into the Book of Truth or something like that. Like you probably been called to be an author. There is some grants that I share. I gotta really get into that. It's some grants that these people that give out opportunities for people that want to do books. You can create your own thing, long as it correlates with what they got going on. But a lot of them that I find you could just do as you wish. It's just art. So if you got like, you might have been called to do something for the humanities of things. So something about being humanitarian. If you see something like, if you go walk outside and a tree obviously looks like some kind of statue or it looks like a person, you could probably be the type to kind of get what that is, and then matching your source of studies, like go get your transcript when you was in school. That's exactly what it was. Man, thank you for the super chats. It's just that's what you somehow that's what you probably need to. Damn. Yeah, if you don't mind, I would love to talk to you. I got two books myself. I would say revising and open to correction. I remember I said that in my book. So what I would tell you, Arthur, to obviously you're going to be one very soon. Be careful what you say; they could use it against you. Like somebody's trying to say you're open to correction. Oh, okay. Like so, anything you say could be used against you. But finding the right light of things is what matters. Like there's a bunch of books in the world, not just religions and school books and all that. So somebody, it's something about taking charge. Maybe this is you. What's that hustle and flow when the dude went to jail and she was like, I'm in charge. I'm in charge or something like that. What's the hustle and flow? What y'all hustle is? Oh, thank you. She actually gave me a book of magic. And all you got to do is transmute it into what's going to help you. This I gotta do that damn live today. I'm gonna just share it on my community board because sometimes y'all they be blocking my damn channel to tell y'all just about grant opportunities for people who do art work. And a lot of times I don't be finding art stuff. It's just grants that's for business, technology, stuff like that. Books on Australian. You said books on Australian breakdancing. Ain't even gonna lie, any book can be shoot. Breakdancing is a form of not exercising, but dancing is ritualistic. You know how they used to do stuff with the dance. So get Scott knowledge. You got books. That's why I'm always silent. Oh, you know what? Got to be because it's something like we. I was even picking up something about the damn Wizard of Oz. Look at the dog. Something about you a dog catcher. Was they would say some say karmic clowns and stuff. Let's get on with this. You might and be careful working with people. Three of Pentacles. This is like working with groups. Somebody might have been trying to put you in a third party somewhere too. For anybody that resonates with this, because we got these here. Something about since you were a child or something like that. Like maybe when you remembered in school, you did not work well with groups, but you kind of just, you accepted things. Maybe you realize now, solo dolo. Yeah, that's put you somebody that put you back where you need to be. And you Queen of Wands. So determination. Let's see what's after. Let's focus on what needs to be done. Let's close this out and get to the other side. Okay. Okay, King of Swords. Somebody, you gotta stand on your. It's something about this grounding thing. What you say, something about what you say can be used against you, and what you say could put their ass in some shit. They overthinking right now. That's a king confirmation. I wouldn't be surprised if they already knew. If they do this, I'm screwed. If they do that, maybe I have hope. Or it's something like somebody. This Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody, look at that knave on a horse. Somebody's racist. Somebody, they don't like you because you have stuff. Or somebody, okay, this could be, if you're, it don't even matter I talked about this, something about poor W trash. Somebody, they say that shit. And that is weird. Like, you look like, I don't mean to be like that, but that is so funny to me. Like, so my melanated people is something like we got to realize that be happening to them. But what I will say is probably because of traumas of the past, and we're the only group of people who never got reparations. If you ask a real Negro, a real nigga, let me be a little ghetto in here, but for the right reason. If you ask me, reparations is us having peace, and I don't need a handout. I can just get up off my butt. Because when we do, then they try to stop us and try to still say we lazy, or that's when we sold our soul and shit like that. So a lot of shit could have stopped had we had a lot of people just gave what they need to give then. Because now we've got worse. Like the debt is deeper. Like this is why it's so important for people who get treated like poor W trash, and those like they definitely be having issues with us. And then there's some of y'all need y'all ass whooped. And then, the point I'm trying to make is that those people are coming together. Those that get treated like what they know, it's not the same, but it's the same. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the poor W trash person can relate to the one who get treated like, oh, you're just a slave. Them. Like if I could kind of interject, what you mean? Like, can you elaborate? Well, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so because somebody wants all power in their hand for the wrong reason. This King of Swords. This is the person who called something about a trump card. Yeah, Empress. Ooh, major arcana. Something about this is serious, but somebody you already knew how serious it can get. King confirmation again with the Knave of Swords. Something about the nervous somebody intellect. Like somebody they mad at you for sitting and thinking and being careful about what you do or taking your time. Yeah, something about a sacrifice and a forward chalice. So somebody was trying to make this ethical. Forward chalice is about ethics, morals, characters, value. 444 energy. You can see 444 a lot. Maybe the 144 is significant. So let me get something after the Empress. This is about you, Empress. Like your ass came out in reverse at the bottom, then you was upright at the bottom, and then you come out on top, upright on deck. You was gonna get it right. I knew it. So we have this Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to get on top of you, or some. Something about this was a sex thing. Somebody it's something about sexual abuse as a kid and sexual trauma. This is that Two of Wands. This was premeditated. It's just what is revelation about it. Something about the Book of Revelation talking about the seven angels. Because I think in the Book of Luke, I believe it's the seven devils. I mean, you got your seven. You know what I'm saying? So somebody, the Empress is of. They will say this is why they want this energy to get on top of. They want this one to get on top of them. Like what the hell? But this the Two of Wands is about making preparations. Somebody you got to get ready. Empress, you know you got to get ready. Or you've been getting ready. Something about this energy is your father. This is more like when you was born to mother, father. This is crazy because it started with sex. That's one of the most powerful things you can do because sex, it creates where something about you being born. So the trauma of your mother and father carrying with you. Something about NASA. So something was very demonic in what they would call it, language of Hebrew, respectfully, not Yiddish. Something about paleo. So NASA is to something about marry or to carry. Look at that two of pentacles. Something about getting prepared. Somebody, Empress, this is crazy. You can be seeing a lot of twos. It's definitely something about breaking you up, breaking y'all up. Your power is within the father, but somebody, you have been put in an illusion that your father wants to try and kill you or use you as a sacrifice. What the fuck is that about? I think some of you need to stand your ground even when it comes to family, to make sure they're getting their spirit right. Because if you feel that way, I'm not going to doubt you. You need to make sure that they know they need to get their shit together. They could be coming at you like you're not perfect. I know what you did, or they could be saying shit that you did, bringing shit up. That's the demonicism. That's that physical infirmity. That's that mental situation of why somebody feels someone is incapable of overstanding and understanding on outerstanding perspectives about you. They use that as a tool. This could be a form of protection. So if you can save somebody, why not? But at the same time, you can't get involved if someone is not ready to evolve about who you truly are. It just can't happen. It's gonna fuck up everything, and then what's at the top? 10 of Wands in reverse. So getting prepared about that. You have a fear about preparing yourself financially and in a physical form, like all forms of what is a financial breakthrough, because of maybe you don't know too much about finances. Like that's an issue in the family. Maybe you are the type, you get more money, you have a way to get more than other family. This is a 10 here. This could be the burden put on you because somebody in your family knew you was going to be abundant. Somebody, your daddy and your aunt, I don't know what the fuck they got going on. It keep coming around. They trying to use the aunt, trying to use their daughter or their son to try to trump you, that you ain't shit, when they stuck in a loop. And until they confess, because see, that's what got them in their mess. Anyway, hey, I mean, this is also what got you and whoever your father is in a mess too. But as above, so below. So whatever you got to do, somebody, it's either do what you got to do or it's gonna be done for you. And I don't know if you're gonna like the choices, but you have the spirit to fight through it if that leads to that case. You just need to figure out how you're going to do it. Like you need a plan for every damn near thing. So if you can't get a business of your own and you end up doing business with someone else, you need to like save money. You need to make it clear you don't have something to do with certain things. You need to know exactly what they're doing, their purpose, and what you don't have anything to do with. It's something like that. So contracts could be significant. Yeah, seven. Seven is the Libra energy that's binding. So contracts is involved, and then you get a King of Swords. Somebody's trying to use a contract. Something about that Bernie Mac, resting all power, Mr. Mac. Somebody the King of Comedy. Something that's funny. He said, I just got a contract between me and you. Something like that. Something about a stripper. Somebody used to do a lot in the past. or something about somebody got robbed, like strip you of everything. That could be significant because maybe you used to be a stripper. Somebody, that's weird because you were like the Lisa Ray of the joint. If you was, you wasn't doing shit. Anyway, it's like they put you in a situation. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, be careful of your friends and stuff. Seven of Wands. Somebody, you might have made bad investments with hanging around the wrong crowd. That's all. You know how many motherfuckers that done that? I don't see how they can use that as a tool. But anyway, yeah, the star. This is who you are. You know how Lisa Ray was a star, but she done a lot of things. She was in school too. She wanted to be a journalist. See how she got in the fight with her father? I'm not doing what you say. I'm going to Georgia Tech. Somebody, I'm not spending all my damn money to send you to this school just for you to go there. It's something like, and then the mama, you got that baby. Like, no, mama, I'm gone. And then she had a son. So, I don't know who I'm helping here, but it's something like those things was put out for you to see. Somebody, do not be deceived because of the people and what they believe. All right, Hierophant, you got a lot of. First of all, it's a lot of major arcana. The only one that had a major arcana and a regular, I would say, is the Two of Wands. It was on this Knight of Pentacles. Somebody remembering what happened that night. You remember how Lisa Ray? It was just a movie they would say, but she got taken advantage of by the people. Three of Pentacles is why you should be careful about who you're friends with and shit. Got taken advantage of by someone that she thought she could trust. They was doing extracurricular things to get extra money. You remember she's in college, extracurriculum, sleeping all the time. You know, it's something like finally beating up the motherfucker who took advantage of you. See what went down in the end, didn't you? Something about you and your daddy. Somebody, you gonna beat their ass. So it's already been prophesied. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, it's unfortunate this event, but you gotta remember you're this. You see how it just ends with these three? See how it has these three here? You start off with that. And you see how with this they tried to do shit, but it started out. You see the three entities. There's kids here. Something about kids. It's something about kids. A dog. Maybe you realized you was with somebody and shared, or somebody. This was your mother, father, and then it just ranged into your energy somehow. It's something like these things could help get somebody on track. Somebody you are on track. You just need to make the right choice about like you're doing it. Like you're safe, everything's fine. You go through some things sometimes, but this Two of Wands, it just with this Knight of Pentacles, you just need to make sure you're making the right decisions and you're preparing. Something about getting ready to meet the Lord. To meet the Lord. Something about temptations. Fighting temptations and temptations. All right, so the side of the matter, we're gonna cancel that out. Now let's give you an angel message and then cancel it. Somebody, it's something about a book. A lot of y'all need to read books. When I say you need to read, you need to make notes. You need like a damn 3-ring binder with some loose paper. You need to make you some notes, like just in case you got a debate using certain information. You need to do that because somebody gonna try to act like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, and they don't know what they're doing. You see? So we got the reunion, angel message. Yeah, this is about you coming together with somebody you should have never split from. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. You need to know though. As I close this out, you need to remember certain relationships you don't need, certain people you don't need to be hanging around. Um, Even occult books. Like I swear to God, cause somebody they get them, tell them about the books, cause y'all mad about certain books, and I don't know if you should be doing that. Somebody you got a book in you. You've been through too much. You should have been had you one made. Should have had something. It's something. At least you can try to. It's just like the Bible, for example. People don't like it. Oh, this is contradictful. But if you read it enough, you would know the contradictions is not meant for you to use it as that. It's for you to have a choice. Because did you know even the devil himself is in there? How the hell we speaking on stuff that happened that was not cool versus things that was then? How is the seven devils in the Bible? You just know about the seven angels in Revelation. Anyway, I'm just saying, y'all know I don't got time for you, but you swear I'm doing witchcraft. Some of y'all, you already know what time it is, and I ain't kind of play with you. So, after the rain, yep, something about still love you like I do. My Father in heaven is watching you. Mm-hmm. Still love you like I do. Somebody, it's something about your father. Somebody watching you. Mm-hmm. Somebody, they should have did you wrong. Something about do your best, cause they love you like they do. You gotta put that foot not only forward but up someone's ass, like how your father would sometimes. Sorry, I do believe in ass whoopings. I used to get them. Yeah. So anyway, kick they motherfucking ass. I'm sorry. Anyway, what you do to new moon and Gemini? Communication is the key. Some of y'all, somebody is a master magician. Like they didn't even want you to get certain communication, but you keep getting the damn information. The fuck is they doing? Because somebody, they weird. Like even the devil knew a time had to come. So what do you mean they can't get the information? Somebody is retarded. I'm sorry. Even if the devil himself knew there was a time that this was going in, what do you think that the hell means? That they have a right to know. Somebody, you can get FBI, CIA, all the motherfuckers. You can get them all, but somebody, there was something to stop. You're going to stop right there. You know who that is? You, Let me tell you something. It's something about you didn't know. Oops. Got fucked. Somebody, your daddy about to, ooh, wait. God damn. Something about what they ask. Like, he not going to hesitate either. But it's something about needing to learn something on their own, too. So as you are learning what they went through, Daddy made a soldier out of me. Daddy made me dance. Daddy held my hand. Daddy drank this whiskey with his tea. Tough girl is what you gotta be. He said, take care of your mother. Watch out for your sister. That's when they look with his gun and his head held high. He told me not to cry. Oh, my daddy said, shoot. Oh, my daddy said, shoot. Somebody get down with the cowgirl stuff. Somebody you can ride. Hate to say it. Somebody, they said, no, I remember you. Somebody, you go through a lot of shit. Somebody's just, what the hell did you do? Like, who'd you mess with? Like, they over here bringing up shit. Do you remember time? I don't give no fuck. That's what you need to tell them. After the rain, silver line relief, hope, mercy is over acceptance. That's in reverse because somebody, it's over. I don't know what to tell them because something about this reunion got to happen, whether they like it or not. It's like they found out no matter which way it went, you was going to be everything. I don't know who the fuck you is. We all got our little story. But damn, somebody, this story has got to be shared. Protection, boundaries, clear communication. Y'all need to make sure you are setting boundaries with certain people. You might be like, why ain't so and so talking to me anymore? Why I gotta, tell you something over and over again? Like you should understand because we've been cool this long. that's when you need to set boundaries. Like, it's clear. So Three of Pentacles in reverse, kept seeing it as I end this one and go to the other side of the matter. I'm gonna timestamp this because this was hell long. Uh, Somebody in this energy, Empress, definitely. Because there's a star, or you have a child, you have a star seed, Empress. You need to understand, overstand, and understand what you got to do. I think you get it more than ever. I know how you feel, but it ain't about you all the time. So, you got kids too, so I don't want to hear it. Okay, as a woman with kids, I don't want to hear it. So, yeah, let's see what I tell you. You need to. It's something about what Beyonce said. My daddy warned me about men like you. He said, "Baby girl, he's playing you." Some of y'all, even if say like you feel like, what if they betray me? You need to. It's something about this conversation that got to be had. So they need to have this conversation with you. They've been told to talk to you, but they also, somebody has been trying to keep somebody from talking to you. Your right to family is important. Maybe you need to get a therapist, a pastor, an apostle, and people of that nature. A nice amount of people who do different things together. So you have your how you feel about it section with the therapist, because you know pastors, they're gonna do that. But this is your mother, this is your father. I get that, but y'all need to read Colossians 3:21. Provoking a child discourage you. This is why we're even having this conversation. So the point I'm trying to make is they need to somebody, you need to go to the right kind of people. Some of y'all, you might need to go to an Orisha priestess, Orisha priest, something about a Bible Lawo. Only because somebody might be using different things. Somebody might have said you do hoodoo voodoo, but you have a right to do what you want. This is, at the end of the day, it's still about you, because you are grown. But if something about your childhood and your children, and then trying to use it as a weapon to say, you know, you're grown, and it's about the kids. They didn't say that shit when you was growing up. See, what's wrong with a parent apologizing to their own fucking child? And then about what? Because they want you to apologize to them. And y'all been indebted. Whoever this is, you've been indebted to your mother and your father. You, if you wrong, and you try to make it right all the time. Not one time had they done this shit for you. And a lot of you would say, "Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm about to move forward." That's the problem. This is why the spirit of infirmity, as it says in Luke, the book of Luke, where you can find the spirit of infirmity, is a problem. That book of Luke is where you can find childhood trauma bonding spells, childhood trauma. If you would just look at it, something about look and Luke. Somebody, it's something about don't go to sleep. You got to stay up. So the Bata keys of her son and watching this white goat. Because something about hold my mule. It's the attribute of son and the goat. So somebody, you're more than just something about what's that song by Leah? More than a lover, more than a woman, more than a lover. Like you're all things or something like that to somebody. Something about your energy of all things. So just make sure that you make sure you say what the hell you gotta say. Cause they gonna say what they gotta say, weirdos. And it's like, well, what about how the fuck you felt about Lord have mercy. I mean, I get it. Let them air it out. Yeah, this was you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer with confidence is your key to success. It's something about the key, something about the key. Something about painting. Something about pictures. Somebody, the new moon in Gemini and the new moon in Leo is very important. Somebody, what is in your fifth house? Is it Gemini? And then the other one, what is in your third house? Is it Leo? Because the one with the Leo spot in their third house, you got to be confident about something. You got to be confident in somebody or something or something. The one with the Leo house with Gemini in it, you got to communicate. Like you already got this confidence, but you got to learn how to maybe communicate things effectively. Perhaps communicate things to certain people that actually give a damn, because maybe you've been talking to the wrong people. You know, spirit of infirmity is also about people who have these spirits in them and they don't actually care about what you're saying. Yeah, the answers you need are coming. That cycle got to end right there. So it started from 11/27/23. Leo house with Jim in it, something like that. Somebody got it in your family or something. Something about fifth element, star seed. It's something like what was that reading? It was Pisces. Well, no. Cancer. Cancer is Aladdin in the cupboard. Expect a powerful change. Something about all that new moon magic and what it's gonna be. This is why the person with the Gemini house with Leo in it, they gotta be confident in what they about to find out. And the person with the Leo house and you got Gemini in it, you it's something like somebody you got that someone in your family got it or something like if you don't have it, it was passed down to you. Someone you actually got it and you're going through this, one of your kids or you're gonna have a baby and that is gonna be in their chart or something like that. This is why this is happening. A lot of things you don't get it or whatever. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but that's it's something like that. Something about the fifth element energy. So Aladdin in the cupboard for Cancer. Somebody expecting a powerful change. Both of you got the woo. Yeah, I mean at least something is over. It's ending. Because something about your hard work paying off. New moon in Capricorn. This is the strawberry moon. So something about maybe somebody giving strawberries to Yamaya. But somebody you gonna do that shit and it's gonna backfire because we got new moon in reverse. A new start is coming. That's gonna come. Some you see how these are kind of identical, but not really, because somebody you was doing Psalms 81 things from about solemn feast days. You've been feeding the Orishas and ancestors. You know, theirs, yours, whoever, trying to or giving people food. It's something like that where you give offering and you don't mean it in no fucking good way whatsoever. This is why no new start is coming for you. The only ones who can expect this powerful change is those who are going to be confident in, you know what, I'm going to let this be right here, but I'm going to be honest about this. Or you ain't even got to say nothing half the time. It's just going to be what it is. It's half of you. It just needs a conversation need to be had. But somebody, I don't know why they want to embarrass you so badly. It's probably a family member, and it started out like that. All right, other side of the matter, because they put you in the 10 of Wands on purpose. Okay, the other side, Neptune square Lilith. So for the one, remember I was saying, let's go back. Remember I was saying, I wrote the time down so the time stamp it. Remember I was saying the other person on the side of the matter, not that someone went back and you found out all this stuff. You're in the now of it and you're about to find out all this shit. So this situation over here could assist you while your situation was going on over there. So when they do what they got to do over here, something like that, or this side, or spiritual realm, or however you might think about that, I'm gonna let you do what you got to do there. When this is handled, or as it's being handled, this is what this is for you. The peak of the things, or knowing what's going on. Like, oh my God, I get it now. So check your Neptune placements, your Lilith. It's something about being able to stand on your square too. Square, conflict and tension between two planets, people, or situations. You can be much softer and quiet when it comes to taking a stand or defending your position. This is going to help you. When others are not paying attention, you find it best to find your place at the time. Somebody used to do that shit when you was small. Everybody be doing something, you'll just sneak off. You go outside and do some shit. It was something that was so spiritually luminous about it, I would say. No means no. And it's hard to change your mind when all avenues are explored through your intuition. So a lot of you, you're gonna say what you need to say. If you don't want something, you're not gonna deal with it. Or saying no is important. But at the same time, a lot of you know something about this is very true. So because you explored those avenues, or spiritually you've explored that, maybe a lot of meditating you do, and astral projection or cord cutting, it's things like that. You're going to realize 9 times out of 10 if you should have cut off a relationship or not, if you should or should have cut off a relationship or not, whether or not you should go where you need to go anymore, deal with who you need to deal with, know who it's involving and what has to be done, or these things are going to be resolved because of what was done over there. So we got 533 for you. Something about these numbers could be significant. Something about clovers, the month of March. So something about the new moon in Pisces for y'all. Meditate and contemplate. Like somebody you just, yeah, somebody they separated themselves. They already knew this and that, but someone you might be called to help that over there, something like that. The clover leaf is a bearer of good tidings, but if near clouds, it denotes great chagrin. If, however, number two does not lie near 29 or 28, the chagrin will be short duration and happiness will follow. This came out in reverse. Somebody luck ran out. Something about the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Someone's luck ran out, or they don't believe in luck. They're blessed. Maybe that is it, or something about not getting any more blessings. Yeah, no means no. Somebody you gonna find out. God damn. See what happens when you stay to yourself and all that good stuff. We got extra joker here. So y'all might have another person in connection with you, around you. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's that bullshit. What I'm trying to say is, somebody you're looking at this over there, and you're not realizing somebody over there is the reason why that over there is hard. And you're about to find out, oh, so this is this and that is that. See, you fired. Oh, this is this and that and that. You know what? I can't deal with that. Something about you gotta go jail. It's like stuff like that. Yeah, nine of chalice in reverse, 9 of swords in reverse. Something about an illusion. You thought it was a 9 of chalice. It was a six, really. You thought it was a 6 of swords, like you was just moving on. Yeah, you good now. You ain't got to worry about that. But it's a 9 of swords about that move on. Like somebody in their 9 of swords over there, because they know they done fucked up and did something over here. It's something like that where you're gonna find out. Oh, really? That's their ass. Or somebody, when you separate yourself, when all this go down and you finally get where you need to be, you're gonna know as you move on in life who you shouldn't be dealing with, and you know who you need to say no to. You ain't about to have conversation. You ain't gonna argue with nobody. 5 of swords. So this could be a transitioning phase too. So let's go. We ain't gonna dig too deep. It's to the point. Let me get something on conflict and tension between two planets, people, or situations. Damn. So this start off with friends. Friends. How many of us have them? The ones you can depend on. Friends, something about the truth about your friend and the lies, or something about truth and lies about these friends. Some of y'all, the parties you went to, the little get-togethers, the little meetings they had, blah 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 blah. Something about Five of Pentacles upright with the Ace of Swords reversed. Something about the hidden truth, or either somebody was lying the whole time. Something about these three. It's always the three. Who the hell was? I mean, but somebody that just we all not perfect, but something about this is just too damn. It's too deep for somebody to just keep lying and really, I wouldn't even say lying. They could be hiding the truth for some reason because of a somebody going through a five of pentacles of it, or someone went through a five of pentacles, but they don't want to be honest about it. Five of pentacles is being left out in the cold, leaving someone behind, or you know how Beauty and the Beast. Can you give me a shelter for a rose from the bitter cold? Somebody didn't know the true identity of who somebody was. It was hidden in plain sight. Something about friends. Somebody's just a friend. I don't know if they just a friend then, if that resonates. Something about been turned to a beast ever since. Yep, that's on that three of wands in reverse with this sword. Somebody they even make they don't really talk good about somebody. The sun with the ace of swords. Something about the truth, the hidden truth, the nasty, the ugly, the bad. Okay, so you can be much softer and quiet when it comes to taking a stand. I'm gonna break that up. So what's that about? I wanted to come out, Lord. Alright, okay. Oof, what's with the threes? So we got, see how there's three entities there? Three here. Somebody, it's something about threes. Somebody, this story just ain't story. And somebody's a fake historian, or somebody gonna find out some information that ain't even right. This has been right the whole time. Maybe somebody was a little and then people write, no, they're not crazy. Oh my God. And then they're gonna go silly, insane judgment. So it's something about what they did to get money together, perhaps. Something about the truth of why somebody get their money as well. The truth of why somebody put someone else's life like this and someone else's life like that. But these are life path threes, and you know, life storyteller. Somebody, you're more of a relationship matters, and the other one is like, you know, relationships with people matter for the foundation of security. I mean, interchangeably at times. So with the Hierophant coming out, hey, with that three of pentacles, this was by someone like I said, this Beauty and the Beast thing. Somebody didn't know somebody was this person the whole time. Turned their ass into a monster. Something about a monster. So Space Jam vibes. Something about a dog. Look at that. What's with the fives and threes? Y'all know we've been. So anyway, five of chalice agreeing to disagree. Somebody agreed to disagree with a friend, or agreed to disagree with someone's way of handling a matter. Because Hierophant is about, you know, doing stuff the way you feel you need to do according to your power. But someone could have been abusing it. But this is in reverse because it could be that. Maybe if, you know, someone gave a friend, you know, hey, let's go out, let's have a few talks and business, nothing personal, and then they decide to do business together, but somebody abuses their authority. It's like maybe somebody gave someone was a three of chalice though. That's more powerful than a three of pentacles. Somebody gave somebody a right to do something. Something about business just got personal. So somebody didn't know who somebody actually was. Like they thought they was just a regular person. Somebody, this is why three people has, you know, gotten together. But what is the hell? Somebody in the group is not the head or something like that. The other person is. This could be about four people with this eagle here. Maybe somebody, they're not in the group, but they know about these three people. And that's the Hierophant. Shit. Either way, somebody they agree to disagree. Five of chalice, they're not gonna argue, but they're gonna move on. Something about judgment though. You see how the woman went off like, we ain't see no more of her. That same entity was also comparison to and contrast wise to Aladdin and the King of Thieves, with the father coming to crash the damn wedding, finally about to be married to Jasmine. Yeah, something about the Aladdin in the cupboard for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio with this three of chalice. For somebody got a Neptune with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in it, or a Lilith, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah, because this is Taurus and Scorpio energy. This is the craziest shit ever. After reading this over, you can please summarize. I sure will. Thank you for the super chat. Somebody, they study you too damn much. Ah, somebody, it was something about a party or something. Party, and I don't know if it was bullshit, but it's something about a party. Three of chalices, people getting together, like doing a toast. Remember in Sleeping Beauty, the two kings, they was toasting, but it was about them two coming together. The daughter and the son. Six of chalice in reverse. There's a wannabe nine. Somebody wants to be happy, but maybe they got to move on, or they're thinking about it. This is in reverse. Somebody don't want to leave, but they got to go. Ooh, okay. So stand and defending your position. Somebody left. Eight of chalice in reverse. Why they leave? Or they got to leave because that's what they got to do. Well, what's that? Yeah, they got to leave because that's what they got to do. It's best for both sides. Ace of chalice. Yeah, something is bigger than what they thought, or it's bigger than them, or something. So when others are not paying attention, you find it best to find your place somewhere else. Or at that time, you find your center. Or somebody, you zone out a lot. That's what the chalice is. We got the Knave of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Chalice. So somebody, what the hell do you be thinking about? You manifest, you find that's a good ass time to do something. Somebody, you zone out a lot. I think that's what it is. It's normal. I do that same thing. I be chilling. That's why people be trying to ask me like, Mom, did you somebody, my kids do it all the time. Mom, you hear what I said? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, ten of chalice. You zone out a lot. And some of y'all, you're in your zone. Don't let no one distract you. This is what that is. It's in reverse. No, you ain't got time for distractions. Cause you went from an eight of you're trying to make yourself light. Maybe you need to eat lighter. Eight of chalice transmute into a six of chalice. It's just got a knave of pentacles in reverse. Yeah, be careful what you eat. Somebody is using a Chelsea. That's an Orisha where hunter food and stuff. Yeah, somebody, when you in your fields for real conflict, you like to eat, or you like to go find a snack, or somebody might be the son or the daughter of Ochun, not Ochun, Oshun. Maybe Osun is Ochun, but that's about the keys of Santeria. That can't be. Or, I don't know. Maybe somebody gonna find a new idea. I don't know. And it's something about Osun, Santeria Pataki, Ochun, Santeria Pataki. Somebody do food spells. Somebody, you need to be careful because this is what this is about. Maybe something about the Pentecostal church, something about breathe on me. Somebody, you can bring life back into somebody. It's something about these damn stories in the Bible be crazy, but it's not. Ten of Wands in reverse. You, yeah. Something about, yeah. Look at that 10 on 10. Something about you don't zone out, but you do. Or you be trying to find ways to make like maybe do things where you're not heavy. Maybe like, you know, somebody, the eating is just, or somebody, you drink a lot of water, or this might be a remedy or something that somebody got. It's something about food spells. Watch what you, something about this is just, watch what you put in your damn body. Somebody that resonates with over here, or this is what someone has realized. Ooh, somebody's gonna get in trouble because of what's gonna happen over there. They're gonna help over here or something like that. The Ten of Wands with the Hermit. This is about the key. When I see Hermit all the time, I think about the keys. You see that little thing that's in their hand? This is an investigation, or this is being investigated, or someone is doing their own investigation because other people is acting like it don't matter. But this is an illusion because they know it matters. This is crazy. Somebody, you got to do it yourself. This is probably why somebody, you don't want to go to certain people for therapy. Remember, I was ending this other side, something about a conversation, a therapist, a pastor, Bible. I was like, somebody need all of them because somebody, they're gonna just try to keep pressing this. You do other things, and that's not gonna help the city. Anyway, what's the last one? When others are not paying attention. Yeah, we did that one. So no means no, and it's hard to change your mind when all avenues are explored. Yeah, this is for someone, you know what you're talking about, or you don't mind learning other things. You're open minded. Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse. No means no. Somebody did not get the message. Somebody keeps trying to bother somebody. Somebody, you got to tell. You got to tell the truth. Shame the devil. Something about lovers in reverse. Somebody trying to bind somebody, and then you get a bunch of threes. You started with a three. Somebody got played. Somebody thought it was all love. Mm-mm. Somebody was actually lust, or somebody was trying to get close to someone to know their power. Something about the story of Samson, and confusing someone who's actually like you're on the verge of being a healer or some kind of known for it or something like that. You're on the verge of that. Somebody, you know what you're talking about, or something about this. You know what you're talking about. You know the stories. A lot of people probably want to be a part of what you got going on because they know this is about to happen. Three of Pentacles with the Hierophant in reverse. Don't let somebody get you out of your element all because who they are. They might be famous. Give them. They want to be where you at. You got to ask yourself why they want to do that. And then I'm just saying, because a lot of y'all, you don't need all that, but the fame that I wouldn't say it's fame, it's the glory of the Lord for you. They weren't about fame. It's two different things. So you can't help that this is what's going to be revealed about you. Some of y'all, look at it's two eights here. It's the Eight of Chalice in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Someone, they busted into your eighth house. Something about the eighth house lock popped, like a B&E, breaking and entering, just to find out that you was gonna heal and do all this great stuff. Somebody denied the fact that you were who you said you was to somebody. This is how it started, and they gave their whatever to somebody else. Three of Pentacles with the Hierophant in reverse. They're finding out they gotta walk away for the best of the situation, but it's best for both sides. Eight of Chalice with clarity of the eight, with the Eight of Chalice, the Ace of Chalice sideways. So this, damn, the Knave of Pentacles, something about the nerve of somebody trying to take something from you that's in reverse. Because a lot of you seen it as an illusion. So somebody tried to take your work or your something, or they try to say they're you, and that's weird. So yeah, life swapping. When somebody do what they got to do over here, or this is, it's like the story is backwards now. You know how a movie will come out the second the second movie, but you would actually watch the second movie to get clarity of the first one. Somebody, it's like this, and then it's this. That's crazy. So you got two battles to fight. It's like two. The self assurance, knowing thyself, and then knowing thyself. Somebody gonna give you it all. Somebody, you gonna get it all back. Somebody, it's just backwards then. This and then that. So shit. Who the fuck are you? It don't say it here. The lovers. See how there's four entities there. So remember how I said there's four entities here. Somebody, like I said, you are this energy, and everybody else is this. You knew the whole time, or you got this bird eye view. Somebody related to like you maybe BYRD, maybe that last name's significant. Or somebody you like to feed the birds, or something about the birds and the bees. Like I'm trying to tell you, something is just, when I say they doing too much with all this chalice, I wouldn't be surprised if it was about who you made it with, who you did stuff with. See, they got a lot of kids. I don't got all that. You can depend on me. Well, I got people to watch my kids. That you can give that job to me. Well, their father or their mother has a mental disorder. You never know. They could have a problem. Like, this is the shit. This is what they did. And they don't want to be honest. Who gives a goddamn? So, tell the truth, shame the devil, somebody. There they go. A lot of you ain't really, you shouldn't even be afraid because it's hard to defeat it. Because they keep trying to learn. You keep making new stuff. I don't know who you is, but your meditating and your confirmations and all this stuff is just out of this world. Let's give you an angel message. It's just like y'all got to keep putting up this good fight here. Something about they left you like this. They regret that shit. Flawless victory. Something about this is not Mortal Kombat, but finish him or some shit. It ain't, but you finish them niggas. Something about do them 30. They need to get clean or something. Yeah, fertile void. Somebody, you need to avoid having relationships with somebody. This is what you've been called to do over here, angel message. Look at this really closely. You see the person, what they look like, how they look. They could be laying down, I don't mean to be sexual, but we grown. I would hope so, because I censor this for kids. They should not be in here. That is up to you who's doing it. So, yeah, some of y'all, it's something about who you had kids with. Is they around talking shit about you and about you about to get the last laugh? I wouldn't worry about it. Somebody's mad they can't be with your ass no more. Anyway, yeah, you about to get an Eight of Pentacles. This is in reverse. Something about they try to stop you from getting with other people, but they in relationships after relationship. Six of Wands reverse. They in an illusion. They don't understand that that's what they're doing. Look at the world in reverse with the King of Chalice. Somebody thought this, already knew this. Something about they don't want the world to know, but something's gonna get found out either way. Cause somebody keeps whoever the King of Chalice is in the energy of you let this person in your stuff. Something about your business, your home, and all of that. I don't know why you did. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just saying they about to fuck your shit up because of what you don't want the world to know. They gonna fuck around and tell it. Somebody lying to you, talking about somebody else is gonna do it. It's really who's right in your shit. Somebody they don't want to put your business out there like that. Somebody else is though. Somebody, I guess, Aquarius, hand of Esau reading. You got to be real comfortable. Let me see. You got to be real comfortable. It's a note I was looking at and I just underlined it. You got to be real comfortable about this thing then, because the way they gonna do it, they not gonna do it the way you think. They trying to get the power and then fuck you. Something about friends apartment in East 60s. Something about the word. Something about synonyms to euphemism. Something about euphemism. Something about a blunt, harsh um, conversation. Something about switching birthrights. Damn, somebody tricked somebody, and then it's like someone. This is crazy. So you over here thinking you about to? It's like that. It's like the Aladdin in the cupboard for Pisces. Somebody you thought you was about to play somebody else, and just in case they about to play you, and that's the. Well, I mean, what I don't even know what to tell that person, to be honest. The fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. So a lot of you didn't know that this was going on. Something about relationships that you had, but you thought it was a secret or something like that. They know all about they know every relationship you ever had, even the relationships you didn't want nobody to know about. Healing the motherline, healing, ancestral work, motherline, or growing up. Yeah, it's something about First Corinthians 13:11. It's something about childish things. Someone is very childish. All these damn eights we seen, all these threes, Gemini energy. Someone is childish. Like when I say they trying to come like every little fucking thing you ever done. And this is what that King of Chalice energy is with the world in reverse. But then you still gonna get exposed because somebody was worrying about the wrong person. That's all I can say right there. Something about, God keep trying to tell you, and you want to do what you want to do to someone because what you think, when the enemy is really right in your situation that you already got going on. Sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. So you have different kinds of relationships. Angel message, real breakdown. Basically, somebody you don't need to be having sex right now because of this situation, or you've been celibate. Something about celibacy. Some of y'all, you might have been, doing things to yourself. I wouldn't do that either. They've been pulling at your energy that way. Those urges and things. This is one of those self control, taking control energy. Something about these threes is it's like they would say the Empress energy, but somebody is an Empress, and when it comes to the Queen of Chalice raising you, and the other one's an Empress according to the Queen of Pentacles raising you, but the Queen of Chalice is always going to be abundant hell. The water was taking over the damn reading. So not that the Queen of Pentacles ain't great. We need seeds to grow. You need the seeds, but at the same time, somebody they just live a different lifestyle. That could be the one that has a third house with a third house with Leo in it. We got 3-5 right here because the Empress that was raised by the Queen of Chalice, that's the one in the energy of the fifth house with the Three of Pentacles energy in it. Like they tell stories, they know how to do it, but they do it in a grown up way. The other one, you're the Three of Pentacles. You're the three Gemini house with Leo in it. Something about you, something about childish things. This is in reverse. You saying you grew up from childish things because you have money, you had opportunities, you can go anywhere you want because of what's on your debit, your credit, all of that, or who you are because everybody knows and whatever. That's a different kind of energy. I'm not trying to downplay it, but that's not that both of you can't learn from each other because that's kind of the thing. But at the end of the day, something about the water is always the strong. Water is strong as hell. So drown in that. Something about they crying. Patience. Something about Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Someone could be heavy aspected, or this is in their third house. And it's just maybe you're gonna mess around and have a child with a third house with Leo in it, or somebody a Leo house child with Gemini in it, or something like that. Somebody you got it in your family somewhere, or something about the fifth element. Growing up, something about growing up, all grown up. Somebody doing your ancestral work led you to know you gotta chill with not having sex. You gotta stop doing drugs. You can't hang out certain places. You can't even allow certain people to come over. They think you stuck up all this shit when that's not the case. They don't know what you're battling. Because first of all, what they want to do with their time, they might not be doing anything, committing crime, they would say, or where somebody can use it against them. But they don't do the work that you're do. They're not into it. They're not trying to get into it. Not that you gotta look at them funny. Maybe that's the reason why they do that to you. And that's the unfortunate thing. So you do got to get outside. You got to learn how to as this three of chalice, as this three of pentacles with the Hierophant, how you can learn from the other is basically getting into business, not being afraid to take certain um, deals and whatever. Something about Psalms 112, verse 7, evil tidings. You might be afraid of evil tidings when the tide was going to come in. The tide was going to come in. First of all, you the tide. They owe you all tithes and offering. It's kind of the same kind of attribute. It's just a different way. So you can still learn from this person who has this ideology. You just got to remember you got a different perspective, you got a different way. You both are kind of mirroring each other. So it's kind of like conduction of peace so that you can move on. Don't get too caught up in, being too into the you so into the word that you might drive yourself insane. If I could say that, don't be too into this thing, this story, and what you feel. They're taking something from you. They could never take nothing from you. I had to get out of that. I went. This is a stage that you would go through. This is why a lot of you could be your own therapist. Like a lot of people feel like you need therapy when you can do it yourself. People just don't listen to you. And a lot of you, even a therapist has their moments. So they need some. A lot of times they need to chill and or they. This is how they transmute energy because in order for you to be like jobs for cops, how did that start? Who determined what crime was and what it isn't? They would say how you live, religious faith, but at the same difference, certain things that people do religiously, a lot of people find it wrong morally. So this is the thing about you too. You still learning from each other. You still got something to learn from each other. But you need to get out of your emotional self so you can get into your flossy, decked out, the diamond in the rough. Don't be the baby in the trash self. Because they threw you away like you wasn't going to do it because maybe you cry a lot, you needed hugs and things, or you didn't get those things as much as you should have, or they think you are too nice. Something about don't be so nice either. Yeah, no means no. It's hard to change your mind when all avenues have been explored through your intuition. So you are very intuitive. You're just very empathic. It's at the bottom here. You're very intuitive, very empathic, but you got to remember at times you got to be a little mean. And at times they got to remember they got to be a little sweet because they've been mean. They deserve, and that's not you. Somebody they're gonna flip it, switch it. You gotta show and prove, I guess, if that makes you happy. So angel message realization, all I'm saying is doing your ancestral work led you to the life that you live now. You don't like go out to certain places. If you go party, it's like maybe people you don't like to go to the club. Some of y'all, stuff can still happen, but You still got to live life. If you don't want to go out where certain things are, okay, just set that tone and set that life, and that's great for you. But you still got to learn from the other person. This is how you are even being the person that you are, and this is how they're being the person that they are. If that makes sense. Because regardless, you're going to be who you're going to be. You just need to realize they are who they are. Somebody, you can't change that, but you can damn sure learn. Somebody you learning like, okay, I can just do this to make a little money. Like you might do music or something, and they do music too. But they really about a life, and you could be about a certain kind of party life, but you're not down with that kind of party life or something. It's okay. Like you gotta still sustain, and you still gotta do your thing out here in the world, and you gotta be true to who you are. And then knowing the truth about you, because they've been cloaking you for so long, they try and take every little thing about you, your essence. So you gotta remember that, for example, to do you, do you. Somebody I wouldn't even try to I wouldn't do deals with them though. They'll flip flop. You gotta do. I mean, keep your distance, respect, and all that. But mm-mm. They're the ones. Like you could do something on your own. I don't even know who you are, but you. There's other ways. There's other ways. Inner winter rest, patience, post these secret beginnings. A lot of stuff gonna take off around the holy days. So from the first holy day, they call it Halloween, Hallows Eve, all the way to at least St. Patrick's Day could be significant. It's a lot of back to back holy days or something like that. So avoid third parties that are, you know, somebody you got to make sure it's not some love magic or something involved here. Because somebody gonna use that love thing to try to get into what they know you're about to receive. Eight of Pentacles. You see the split in the middle? It's something about separating. You might need to make an account that's separate from somebody else's, or somebody you have someone, whether you want to be with them or not, or whatever this love situation is, and you got separate accounts. So we got this Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody, they probably gonna find out about it, or they know about it, and they be asking for money, or they be asking for stuff. See the question mark? Can I get, or do you happen to have? Like, just be mindful because whoever this is that Three of Pentacle energy. Uh, they know a lot. They know about this account. They know about some money you had last year. They know if you hit the lottery. They know, and then they be trying to make your life hard. Some of y'all, you got to do some kind of binding magic that kind of keeps you from financial loss. Psalms 112 is a powerful book about wealth. So somebody, you need Psalms is a powerful book, period. But yeah, somebody wants you to give them something all the time. Like it's that. Something about the waxing gibbous. They could be trying to do that right now. They started early. Like they had a head start. That's what I'm saying. Somebody, but they had a head start or something. But when you started school, you went straight to kindergarten. It's like little shit like that. Like they just think what makes you so special. Somebody, you just gonna transmute all of that and get it all back tenfold. So we gonna get out of here after I give you your numerology message on that side, and we gonna just have a good day. I got something else to do. I want to prepare for the Q&As later. I think I'm gonna change the time to about 7. I think 7 is okay because I got other things to do too. Like damn. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So something about this full moon in Taurus coming up, my Libra sun, he tore it up. So something about Libras and Libra moons and times of the Libra to weigh out the scales. Excuse me. Yeah, weigh out the scales. So some of y'all, it's about money. Remember Joseph, he got sent to He got sent to slavery, they would say. Something about Joseph's dreams versus Daniel interpreting the dream. One man has dreams and the other one interprets the dream because they're stealing from somebody else. That's not really their energy. They wish they was. They ain't. So anyway, um, let's see. Basically, Joseph, he had he had found out the guy was trying to fool him with the scale, and basically helped his quote unquote master. Somebody, it's like they knew this about you, or they keep finding out these kinds of things through you, because whoever the other person is, they be sending people business to them, that same person, that energy, and you're the one who finds the flaws within them because you have this other kind of gift. You have this gift of true, like you truly want to be a good friend. You truly want to be a good brother, sister. That you see how he got treated, being accused of sleeping with his wife. Like, come on. Like, wait a minute. Then she was trying to sleep with me. Hold up. It's that energy. So full moon in Taurus, plan ahead. Something about plan ahead. You have two separate accounts. Maybe somebody, you need an offshore account, because if this motherfucker can see all that, I wouldn't be surprised if they got an offshore account, but they want to run your mouth about what the fuck is in yours. Shut up. Anyway, full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. Plan for that moon to come. Something about collections, debt. You could be getting something because something's full circle. So this is the perfect time to try and invoke that and prepare for that. Because somebody, they did new moon magic because they want you to be prosperous and everything, but they want that shit to be in their pocket. They want you to have all this prosperity, but they want you to be with them. They want you. It's just that bullshit. So overall energy, full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. You could be, not understanding that you do learn, and as from them as they learn from you. That's the truth, though. So don't let your past hold you back. This could be the notion of sometimes what's going to happen is not what you like, as what happened to Joseph. But then there is a silver lining to it. That's what this side of the matter got. Somebody still love you like I do. My Father in heaven is watching you. Because somebody, you got this over here. Either way, when it's upside down and all this bullshit, guess who steals? Guess who they're pointing at the end? And this is the one. Look at that, boobies all out, breasts and everything. Somebody, you probably breastfed your kids. They over here trying to be the fuck funny. It's like using these things to try to say you violated some kind of secrets. It's like do whatever happened. Something about some kids. It's that as well. Trying to use things to scare you that you don't have a right to this life that you about to really get, basically. Because they did it to somebody else that you are in connection to. They just want to get on top of you. I don't know what that is. This is it could be sexual for a lot of you. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. Don't let your past hold you back. Something about you are lucky, blessed, and blessed according to how you use it. And don't let your past hold you back when it comes to your pride. Somebody, you might want to understand that you learn from them and they learn from you. It is what it is. That's the truth. But it doesn't mean that you have to do what they do. It's just the truth. You both kind of. So we about to get out of here. Do your ancestral work. You keep working. Somebody, whatever this is, you keep working. You keep doing. Someone's a great mother. Someone's a great mom. Someone's a great mother. Or a dude, you pick the good one. You pick the good one or something like that. They might have a little bit of a control problem. But that's because they've been through a lot. Yeah, and someone you're gonna take some action, and that's great. Something about taking action to be the best mother you can be, or taking action so that they could be the best mother they can be, because there's someone you know that they are, and somebody else I don't know. Let's just keep that there. So we leaving. Y'all like, comment, and share. I will be sharing on my community board some stuff if y'all want to look at it. Something about books and arts and things. Check it out. Check it out. We got the Q and A's later, everybody. Um, I might I might do 7:15. If you can come here 7:15 Eastern Standard Time, if you can, because I usually be live for like 2 hours answering questions. If you want to come in there to answer to ask a question, you can. Somebody in the energy is a pastor, a preacher, something about moving, or somebody wants someone to move or get to moving. Something about the love of your life. Something about assault charges. Yeah, they know about it. Somebody, I think there's a crooked pastor here, or they did something and they regret it. Something about assault charges. Somebody you trying to move, they trying to keep you stuck. They trying to act like it's the right of the ways of the Most High. It's actually demonic because of who you actually love. You might have trusted someone you shouldn't have. Yeah, this is about love. They knew who you was gonna fall in love with, or they're trying to say what this is not the ways of the Most High, but it's causing them a time of death. And a lot of people is looking at you, or somebody speculates somebody's death to have something to do with you. But something about this lion energy. The lion presages sudden shock for bad news. This is in reverse because someone's getting good news, or some bad news has been averted to who it needs to be averted to about that. So I'm gonna get out of here. That's what it is. Love, peace, and healing. And I'll see y'all next time. If you want to come to the Q&As, you can. That's Divine Goodness Advocacy Ministries. You can ask your questions there. Thank you for those who gave. Thank you for those who support. I really appreciate you. If you want to reach out, got email, just let me know whatever it is that you feel. I'm gonna try to do a Telegram group, y'all, so everybody can be in there like at any time. It can be like 2 in the morning. If I'm up, I can just be like, oh, so and so said, and then I'll send something according to whatever it is. Like trying to just stay in contact because a lot of things happen, and sometimes we need that. We need that extra backing. That one call away thing or something, text away. So let's get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy yourselves. Don't fret about what you can't control. This is already under control. You just need to do what you need to do. If you notice something you need to do today, I advise you to do that and then have a smile on your face at the same time. So love, peace, and healing. We're gonna get out of here. If you need me, you need me. You don't, you don't. I don't solicit people for readings. That's corny. See y'all later. Peace.